Good morning everyone, happy Monday morning to you. I hope you're enjoying playing in the snow. I'm sure many of you had a lovely time yesterday, wrapped up warm, and again possibly today, making snowmen and different snow sculptures, having your lovely walks in that crunchy snow. I hope you are all well and you've had a super week of learning. I know last week, thank you so much to those of you that uploaded work so regularly. It was wonderful to see how many of you every day have been accessing all of the work that we have been posting for you. Your teachers are looking at it, as you know, they are marking all of those pieces of work. So a big thank you and a huge well done to you. Keep going. Remember, we're here for you. If you need us, just contact us, give us a ring, or send your teachers a message on Class Dojo. So at the moment, because many of us are using the internet more and more, I've chosen a story with a bit of an e-safety theme. And this story is called Troll Stinks. So here we go. There was a little billy goat who found a mobile phone, just like the one the farmer lost, and kept it for his own. He hid it from his mum and dad. He knew what they would say. "You're not old enough for that, and take the phone away." Off he trotted down the lane to show his best friend Cyril. They played a funny game and took a photo of a squirrel. They found a ratty scarecrow and they wore his coat and scarf. Then Cyril took a selfie that made the two goats laugh. They listened to some music and then filmed a crazy cow. "Hilarious," said Cyril. "Billy, what shall we do now?" Little Billy thought and said, "Let's make a funny call." He scrolled through farmers' contacts while they hid behind a wall. Billy called his brother and he burped a little tune. Then Cyril rang his sister, whooping like a big baboon. They scrolled through all the names, then Billy's eyes lit up with glee. "I've got Troll's number here," he said. "Oh, what a laugh, yippee!" Grandpa Gruff said trolls are bad if one should ever meet us. When we crossed the old stone bridge, he told me it would eat us. "Let's send a message," Billy said. "We'll sort out Troll from here for thinking that he owns the bridge and filling goats with fear." "What shall we say?" asked Cyril. Little Bill began to text. "Get off the bridge, you stink," he typed. "Cyril, your turn next." Cyril took the cell phone and he texted, "Troll is dumb. Your dad's got a warty nose. A moose looks just like your mum." Oh dear, that's not very kind, is it? The goats grew even bolder, and Bill said with a laugh, "I bet Troll's got an ugly mug. Let's take a photograph." "We'll post it on the internet. The foulest face you'll see. That will make the troll think twice before it bullies me." They trotted past the meadow and across the spooky wood and found the stinking riverbank where the stone bridge stood. "I've set the phone to camera," said Billy with a grin. "When Troll pokes his ugly head, we will both burst in. Then you can take its picture. You must do it in a flash." "And then?" Gas giggle. Billy giggled. "Off we dash." They waited for a moment before they entered, bold and brave. But to their horror, A big bad troll was not inside the cave. Just a tiny, frightened troll who looked as sweet as pie, with tears rolling down her face. What had made her cry? Someone sent me horrid texts. She wept upon her bed. What wicked monsters would do that? Us, the bad goat said. Why do you hate me so? She sobbed. I've never once hurt you. Not every troll eats goats, you know. We trolls have feelings too. I'm truly sorry, Cyril said. Then Bill said, so am I. We're really silly billy goats. Forgive us. Please don't cry. The goat kids hung their heads in shame and they put the phone away. And played a game called Making Friends, which everyone should play. I think there's such an important message in this story because at the moment many of us are communicating with messages to each other and many other ways because we can't see each other. But remember, kind words are really important. We need to think about people's feelings in everything that we say, and we need to support each other and help each other at this time. So I hope you have a wonderful week. As I said, we are here for you. Keep in contact with us and well done for all you are doing. Stay safe and I'll speak to you soon. Bye everyone.